A gang of vicious bikers suddenly descended on a small border town. They walked into a lobster restaurant where a woman sat nervously waiting. The gang leader sat across from her and asked what she wanted in return for revealing the traitor's location. But Sherry said she wanted nothing. It was her gift to them. The leader moved next to her, threatening her to tell him where Jason was hiding. That night, Jason got a call from his boss, who told him Sherry had a long criminal record, including drug trafficking, and was connected to the biker gang, news that left him deeply uneasy. Later, Jason secretly visited their hideout and found it wasn't as simple as it seemed. He discovered a gas mask, confirming his suspicions. Opening a hidden door, he found a small drug lab filled with finished products. Then he located the power switch, rewired the circuit, drilled tiny holes into light bulbs, filled them with gasoline, and reinstalled them, creating a makeshift trap with 4 barrels of fuel underneath. As he was leaving, he spotted his daughter's cat, but then a gun suddenly appeared behind him. Slowly setting the cat down, he prepared to fight back. Before he could act, someone struck him from behind and knocked him out. When he came to, he was being tortured in water, beaten repeatedly and then shoved underwater again and again. But before long, Jason headbutted one of his captors and kicked another hard enough to break his ankle. He dodged their attacks, grabbed a chainsaw, cut through the zip ties on his wrists, and pinned one of them to a wooden post. Meanwhile, Sherry was leading the bikers toward the rendezvous point. Croc gave them Jason's address, and they forced Sherry to guide the way. Under cover of darkness, they moved toward Jason's home, leaving Sherry behind to act as lookout. A hitman sneaked into the horse stable but was discovered by a worker. They fought, but the worker was clearly outmatched. Just as the killer bent down to pick up his gun, the worker stabbed him in the abdomen with a pitchfork. Other assassins crept closer to the house as the worker, bleeding and barely standing, pressed the horn to sound the alarm, only to be shot dead moments later. Hearing the gunshot, Jason quickly shut off the lights. As the killers closed in, he sent his daughter downstairs and told her to call the police immediately.